It's definitely going to be a slower day today, but that's okay. We back. I'm finally talking, and that's because I have a little bit more time for myself to play, so time to play and then also time to actually stream. And then that's also the big thing. I've been doing those post commentaries and they've done fine, but nothing beats going back to Minecraft. Speaking of, let me talk to Gabriel. See if I can get him in a call. Not that one. This button. Do need more hay. Do I have hay on me? No, I think it's under. So I can get started on that as well, since they're adults. I have, yeah. Oh wait, I have another stack. I'm chill. I'm good. Come on. Come on. There's another one. There's another one. There we go. All right. Same thing with the sheep. Still a lot left now after my little slaughter fest. Alright, I did enough for the gardening. Methinks. I would say so. I forgot I can post here. Grrr. I just see the comically log grrr. Okay, anyways. That's the funniest shit, man. I can't even lie. Let me think. There was another place I wanted to post it. Right here. Yeah. This, and then community upload ping. There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. You tell me later. I put in our chat that like, hey, you just tell me about, or like, hey, like what happened. Like, I want to know what happened, but also like I get it. You know. Home from work at 5. Got home from work 5 hours early today. Nice, dude. Hey, congrats. Congratulations. I don't think what trim that makes. I guess I checked way too much. Let me focus up for like 2 seconds. It's been a while since I live streamed, so I gotta remember that. Barco planks. I'll still be in the wood, right? Yeah. I can also add more to... Yeah, I can start adding more to the football field. It doesn't feel great, really, because of what I'm so mad about. So, oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I was surprised. I thought you were still going to be out. Because you know, you say just to always let you know when I stream. So I just make sure that like, even if you're busy, that like, hey, you know, you feel me. So I was just surprised. Got some lines over here. Oh, I gotta replace that. I might have to replace that. I might have to put something under all this. What I could do actually for under all this is maybe put like stone, have it be like a support. Maybe. The idea that I had is that not even have like a outside. Was you home between 5 and 6? But I guess it's okay. In the tailgate. Damn. Shit. Is that going to be covered under insurance, or you kind of is that just you have to pay to fix that? I thought when you got new, you had like a certain coverage for a certain amount of time. All right, let me just leave the rest of the stuff here. Is there still more dirt? Yeah, there's more dirt. So let me actually use this dirt. Wee. All right, let's think. If I want to put it under here, paint match. Ah, that's fucked. Yeah, yeah, you might be cooked. Actually, there's no might be. You are just cooked, man. Sorry to hear. Let's see. Can we put this? Yeah, okay. Listen, did you fight her on it though? That's the main question. Are you gonna fight her on that? I'm not a gambling man. Wait, no, that's a lie. I absolutely love to gamble. If I'm a gambling man, you ain't gonna say nothing. Also, hi Gabriel, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, of course not. Of course not. That's why I'm like, I'm not a gambling man, but I know you're not gonna fight her on that. Also, Gabriel, uh, actually, wait. Okay, Gabriel, if you do actually decide to upgrade to the 5, and you can get GTA with us, have you seen like any new information about it? Because so far I just read like what the game page has said, like when you go to try to buy a game, and like some leaks online. But that's basically it. She's never driving my truck again. See, like that's fine. Like that's fine. So I should probably get higher. I want to be like right around here. Where is my cinematic music game? Like, are you kidding me? I have music on for a reason because it's not monetized. I'm not monetized. It'd be a little bit cheaper, in theory, of course. Let me just go home, sleep this off. Surprised how late it got. One sec, I will read your guys' chat in a second. I see new things, but I gotta go to bed. Pre-owned or save up, okay. Yeah, pre-owned or save up, it's fine. Like that's fine. Cause the plan is right now, me and Maniac, we kinda. Oh, wrong. I have to go over here. I know Maniac for sure. He wants to, go in on it. I just don't know how the online scene's gonna be though. At least to start. Problem in theory is when to find time to do it, where to, yeah, and how to start. Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's like you can start pre-ordering the game. Uh, I wait. I'm gonna wait until like maybe that first month. Maybe until the month that it comes out. I mean, I'll get it. That's what I meant to say. Oh, thanks for the lead. Where's my caballo? Where is Esteban? Oh, here's Esteban. I might. Oh. And then I'll drop like $30 once pre-order is over. Oh, wait, so you might... Wait, Adam, time out. You finally gonna join me and the boys? You finally gonna join me and Maniac on the game? After, like, that one time that we did Roblox with you? Because, listen, that would be peak. That would be peak, I gotta admit. Adam. Adam, I want to get your suggestion on something. So, college football is going to come out on the 2nd of next month. Should my live stream that day be just like me playing everything, playing all the modes and all that? Like, let it be like a free for all. And then, like later on, I can start doing like like my series, like my actual series, like my actual rebuilds, my actual Road to Glories. So, a financial choice I need to bring up with with the wifey for $100. No, it's other way. 80 for the base game, but to really get everything, like on, like probably like online stuff like that, you need 100. Let's play all the new stuff. Okay. So definitely mascot mode. I gotta try that. And since I got the MVP edition, I get to actually play with the Duke Blue Devils, like all their mascots. Yeah, I pray for you. I pray for you, Bucko. But let me do the other. Let me do this one first. So I guess I have multiple stacks. And why do I have? I have so much beef. I think I need to start selling my beef. Don't take that out of context, please and thank you. I can store this away though into the food. Food. Okay, sorry. I meant to say that you get to play with a mascot, but it's the whole team. Inflation. I think it was more than inflation, and then there was a game that came out a while ago. I think it was back in 2020 that came out where it's like someone started making it 70, so everything just became the standard 70. Yeah, sorry. Like mascot mode, I meant to say is like the whole team is filled with 99 overall mascot character of that one team. That's what I meant to say, but that's on me. Also, by the way, play it in the beta. It's so fun. It's so fun. If I can convince Maniac, if I can convince Maniac to come back to playing games against me, we gotta do that. And I don't care if I lose. I don't care if I lose. It honestly is just really fun. You're gonna have the freaking Blue Devil throw behind the back passes, hurdles, and then doing freaking somersaults to evade. It's great. Too bad in the beta they only gave us like 3 or 4 teams, I want to say, that we could play as. But they're all 99, so it doesn't matter. Where was that today? He doesn't work Thursday. Well, sometimes he works Thursdays, but I don't think he's working. Maybe he might be. I mean, either way, hey, listen. I texted him some things, and he hasn't responded, so I assume that he's away. At least from his device. For now. What's up? Welcome in, Nash. Welcome in. Okay, there we go. I had to make my stream a little bit better. All right. Welcome in, Nash. Welcome in. How's your day, buddy? Have you been watching the games today? I literally have. I barely started catching the Germany game, but I was like, let me just order some pizza, watch it a little bit, and then when it was still 1-1, I was like, let me stream something before my folks get home. Cause I'm getting like, I'm to a point with the streaming where it's like, late night I can't really do much like, energy or whatever. So I gotta just stream earlier, and I have to hope that people show. Adam, it's the middle of June. It's late June actually. That man has been off of school, unless he has summer school. Oh my god. Gabriel, you know what the sad part is? I keep forgetting that, and then I keep like pushing off, like putting off like getting the tickets to come to Maine. Because we already have like the plan set. Like I'm planning on going in on Thursday night / Friday early morning. Where did I put this? It's plant stuff. Ernesto, get away! Thank you, Ernesto. Appreciate you. Sorry I yelled at you. Let's just do some fishing. We'll do some fishing while I read comments, too. I've been in car since... Oh, okay. So actually coming to Maine? Of course! We've been planning on that for a long time now. Obviously, at first it was just like a bit, because Maniac was like, oh yeah, like you'll come visit, you get your crab legs finally and all that. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And then he finally invited, well not finally, but he invited me to his wedding, and it's like, oh okay, like, well, the big thing also is that we have to figure out accommodations. Cause, he hasn't told me if he got the venue yet or not. But that's another conversation for off stream. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, Nash, is that you've been out of school. Oh, Nash, I also want to get your opinion on something. I already asked Adam, but if college football comes out, should my first day, July 2nd, be just like play the game like I would normally, like off stream, and then when the game is officially out, like the obviously like all the week 1 bugs are done. I start making my serious stuff, like my Road to Glories, my rebuilds, all that. Okay, Boomer, okay. You can chill. You can chill. Entire table of seafood. Hey, listen, as long as it's not wild caught fish, I'm good. I'm allergic to wild caught fish. Or freshwater fish. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I had one bad reaction. I remember I had to miss a freaking Uno stream with some of the guys and Alex because I just had like such a bad reaction. Gosh darn it, Kuriko lost. If they weren't gonna advance now, they weren't. They just weren't, bro. Via Zoom link. Ah, dude. And the sad part is, Gabriel, is that we probably could have like convinced Beth to vlog his wedding, because that's a $200 goal, I believe, for Maniac's channel for the charity outreach or the charity. I mean, had them going all the way. I fucking didn't. No, but see, Adam, like, listen, if I could have convinced that guy, I would have, just to have it be like a vlog kind of thing. Hell, I would have helped him get him some B-roll footage. When I was at my cousin's wedding, the one of his buddies had like a little like right outside the ceremony. He had a little like GoPro and was like, "Oh, anything you want to say to the couple? Don't look into the camera, by the way." I was with my folks. My mom immediately looked into the camera. It was the funniest stuff, and I said what I wanted to say and all that. So yeah, it was funny. But if we had that kind of B-roll, imagine how fun that would be. Why do you have Uzbekistan going all the way? Didn't Uzbekistan lose by like 4? Let me see. Yes, I know what an Uzbekistan is. I just want to know how they did. They lost 5-0 to Portugal, man. What were you expecting? Also, that's a tough group. Oh no, Gabriel, not live, vlog. There's a difference. If he vlogs it, he can cut out whatever he wants, and it's not going to be like that. Obviously, you still had to ask. I'm trying to explain something, sir. Thank you. God damn. Alright. I lost death about the Zoom link. Yeah. Yeah, you should. Hey, listen, if it can be like a conference call, I'll be fine with that. No, I'm just surprised that anyone would believe in Uzbekistan after getting smoked by Portugal. Hey, honestly, I barely believe in Mexico right now. I really don't like us this year because our attack in the first half of every game that we played so far, by the way, has been really weak. Like, I feel like it's not going to be sustainable for the later part of the... I need to cut down these trees, man. They just keep spawning in. I need to cut down these trees or something. That's central... Wait, is it technically? I don't know. It's actually bad that we're both underdogs. No, and I actually do like USA this year. The USA this year actually looks really good. Am I still gonna hate watch them? Of course. But am I gonna respect the hell of the work that they've done getting out of their group? Hell yeah. Dude, they've been so good. Oop. Sorry about that. I had a quick phone call that I had to do. Sir. Sir, get the hell out of here. Are you trying to take my caballo? Hey, it's Death calling. No, Death doesn't call me on his actual phone, even though we both have each other's numbers. Oh, by the way, fun fact: I accidentally doxed myself to death with my phone number, so that's fun. But he was cool. He's cool about it. He doesn't like share with anybody or whatever. Mas wheat seeds. Where's the food on my hot bar? Hot bar. No. I'm okay, sir. Thank you. If you want to like actually find it, no, because it's still the number that I've had since I was young. Oh no, for a phone. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back for my fishing rod. And we're gonna go fishing. Anyways. No, I don't know if like naturally just assumed that I changed my number or something, because I've kept my number for a while, and I've thought about changing it. I have thought about changing it for a while. It's not like anything like bad about having my number. It's just or like someone like intentionally spamming it. It's just I get so many scam calls, bro. I got so many scam calls, and I got so many pull people that are like aggressive towards me because they know I'm young. And they're like, "Oh yeah, like this is gonna be very important for you. You should answer our calls." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm busy. I can't right now." Oh, well, you can call us back. We'll call you back in an hour because that's how much being busy is. I think I had mine for longer actually, Gabriel. Thinking about that now. Yeah, 10 years. I think it's 10 years, over 10 years now. Well, also, Adam. Funny story. Just thinking about because you didn't go to school, so I just thought about it. One of my friends that I knew in university, one of the first ones that I met, I just casually asked him, I was like, hey, so like, are you taking class next semester? Like, what's the plan? Because he's been dropping out like a lot. He's actually gonna go to trade school, so honestly, good for him. I mean, Nash, I'm old. What do you expect? Let me put this away. Shush dogs. by the way, just for the dog, I'm gonna actually no, let me not make it a Q&A. I'll take all your like whatever suggestions like you guys give me, and I'll put it to a poll. No, no, don't guys, don't give me your guys' number, please. But yeah, I felt like happy for my friend and like kind of like wow, he wasted a bit of time because keep in mind that class that I was with him in, I just basically helped him out and then he just stopped showing up. He just got too busy, didn't want to drive, and just stopped showing up to classes. Oh, on Discord, yeah, on Discord it was the Chill Raiders fan, but I only kept it when it was the meme, like when that meme was around. Ever since I changed it up a lot, now it's the South Park character. Yeah. No, I was thinking about that gate too, Gabriel, because the thing is, we both. Okay, so let me give you the breakdown. So we were both in the same class for our major, and then he just stopped showing up, and I tried to explain to him, I was like, listen, bro, like if you don't want to retake it, like talk to the professor and like we figure this out, you know? He didn't, so he took a W, withdrew, and then he was supposed to come back again last spring. That's the one that we just had. And he was in the same class as me for another class, a different level class. And he got sick, didn't come for like 4 days, and was just done. It was just like he couldn't. There was no way to like redeem himself there. And I tried to explain to him, I was like, hey, listen, man, communicate. We'll figure this out. But he just stopped showing up, so I had an original group too of like three other guys that all left because they either graduated or they're doing what that guy did and just going to trade school instead. Funny enough, too, Gabriel, even one of the guys that was in that same group too, he only got a communications degree because because his mom wanted him to, and was willing to pay for it and all that. But he wanted to go to trade school, be a plumber, and right now I think that's what he's doing. A lot of free time right now because trade school, but also he's just like doing his own thing, you know? Alright, but come on, chat. Name suggestions for my doggo that you saw earlier. Because right now we got Max Crosby down here. We got Crosby and we have the Mandalorian. Let's see, Mad Max, the Mandalorian. Caesar, okay. We're putting that on the ballot right now. We'll see where we go from there. I'll say if I like the name enough for my horse, I might also just give that name to the horse. Can't even lie. Also, you have to go back down here so I can put away the name tag. No, because I think also Gabriel, me and Maniac talked about that too, where it's like you were able to find like, no matter what, even though like there was potential that I get laid off or something like that, you can always find work, which I think is an amazing adaptability skill, honestly. I was like, is this sheep? No, those are not cows, pigs. I know for Maniac for his major two, he has to. I know it's probably like no time soon yet, and he still has a really good job, so it's not like urgency. But I know he needs to leave to probably get an opportunity to continue slash actually work with his degree. That's good. That's good. I think we talked about that too, me and you. Like I think we talked about that too. Is that like just college isn't for everybody. Even Adam, Adam, I think was the same way too. He just went straight to the trade. Hi, I'm back. Oh, Adam, we're just speaking about you. You're on fire pilot. Congratulations, congratulations. But yeah, we're just talking about how for work you didn't go to school either. Because like I said, it's different for everybody. Gonna run away from the zombie. I can still hear it on my tail. There it is. Hi, buddy. Adios. Yeah. No, the thing is also is that you started way early. That's why. On top of homeschooling, is that you also were working, so you also had that as well. So you had skills from the job plus the references that you could take with you there. No, and then the thing is that that's what I always say. That's what I always say is that like if you know what you're gonna do with your degree, then yeah, you're good. And also waste of time and then waste of money. Those two things can be true, but for me, I've been able to manage my time right to get on back on track, and then financially, I went to the cheaper school. I always went to the cheaper school because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get a I'm gonna get the same bachelor's degree for what I want to do, like anywhere else. Prestige of school doesn't mean anything. So I could work more hours. Exactly. Exactly. So you were just making that money even just earlier. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not disrespecting that. I'm praising it because if school isn't for you, that's what you make do. You know what I mean? Like you work, you figure out what you're gonna do. Because even I consider that too. I consider going to do like full time work instead of doing university. Because I transferred into university last year, and I thought like the reason why I went is because it was right after I graduated community college, and then from community college it's just straight pipeline through, and I didn't want to keep waiting, so I wanted to get the degree, start working, and now this semester by October or November, I have to have a job lined up by the time I graduate. Either that or an internship, one or the other. I'm trying to think. I made this forest way too thick on this side. Making 1K each paychecks. Yeah, see, like you guys knew. You guys knew what you guys were supposed to do. And then that money that gives you independence, that gives you stuff that you wanna buy, all that stuff. You don't have to worry about debt. If you did go to school, you probably would have debt. For me, I was patient and I knew where the money was going to be, along with some help, along with some help for the money. So I knew I wasn't going to be in the hole when I graduated. And the funny thing that like the reason that I probably spend like my money though is food and rent. So I just knew that like, oh, okay, like if I figure out my food situation and my rent situation, I'm good. And that's why I do part-time job as well over there. A little bit more fishing. Yeah, thinking about that now too. I might also ask my buddy. See, what's that? Can you work? Okay, thank you. I might have to ask him about his job. See if they have any positioning for like HR slash administrative position. Because that's gonna be my big thing when I graduate. No, and then I also tell you guys too. Like the other thing that I also wanted to do when I started university or college, I mean, when I started college, I originally wanted to be a journalism major. And if you guys don't know, journalism majors, you don't need to be a journalism major. You don't need the degree to be a actual journalist. It gives you skills and it helps because you know you're going to be directly involved with like school paper, local like news stories, like analyzing those and stuff like that. But you don't really need to have the degree to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a journalist, so I should you should hire me." It's purely on merit. It's purely on merit. It's purely like how you break stories and stuff like that. Announcing and all that is obviously going to be different because that's like more of an art than anything. Hey, listen, because we need people like that though. We need people that do that stuff. And like you said yourself, it's good money. I think it's time I get ready to go back to the caves. I think 'tis time. I think I have extra armor actually in the basement. Shell helmet. I don't want to wear the gold stuff. The gold stuff will be for when we go to the nether. Yeah, back off. Alright. I do have a lot of copper actually, so I can. Oh, hi. How you doing? Can we drop like one of those things? No? Okay. Alright. No. Oh yeah, I want to go down so I can get the copper stuff because I'm like, okay, let's get some armor on. Minerals. There we go. for the crafting table. That's all iron, don't need that. Let's do this. Okay, so don't need leggings, but I need chest plate and boots. New sword. I don't like using the durability of the iron unless I really need to. Put this like right here. There's my food. Gotta put away the bows. I'll put the copper up here. For now. And then I can move it. Yeah. No, and then you can obviously wait on that. I assume that Maniac is also going to have so many games in the rotation that we're probably going to barely get the chance to play GTA. Because GTA is also like not his style of game as well. Because we're going to have a lot of heavy hitters later this year too. Obviously the DLC for Lego Batman 4, because he has to finish it now, so he can get ready for the DLC. And then he's going to 100% that game. Come join me on GTA. He's not going to do any completionist stuff with that, because the completionist stuff for 5 and online was hell on earth. And it's pretty bad for story, because sometimes they just don't work. Same thing with online. Sometimes the wars just don't work because they don't update those parts, but they'll give you more DLC to shove into your face. Okay, where am I going today? Oh yeah! Oh my God, yeah. No, okay, and remember all that while also still having to pay for his wedding, and then potentially having to pay off for his wedding. And I was gonna say there's nothing in here, but there is. Maybe. I forgot torches, unfortunately. Yep, this is the end of the line. So I got plenty of time. Exactly. Exactly. Even if you don't join us too, there's other games that one of our friends, Alex, she's been trying to get us to play. There's the opening. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Let's go. Maybe try to find a cave in Nevitz, between Nevitz and Gator Island. And let's go from there. Yeah, you got plenty of time, and we also don't know how online's even going to be. No, but I don't think GTA, like, Rockstar, they're gonna go away from their ways of, oh yeah, we're gonna charge you guys, like, $500,000 for a neck tattoo or something like that. I don't think they're gonna stray away from that, so it's gonna take a while for everything to be worked out. And is it gonna be on PC? It might be on PC too. That's also the other thing. So they have to hammer a lot of patches in, especially early on, I think. Well, that depends who everyone is, because for the way I see it for gaming when it comes to the stream space, I have my own people. I have my own people that's not just the main core of like, oh, Alex, Leo, Maniac, or especially Maniac. I have other people that I play with or have played with, and I have been trying to like get them on streams with other groups or whatever, like trying to mix projects and stuff like that, but we're at the dead time with gaming right now where everything's just kind of a lot of solo player, which is nice. It's nice. But there's not a lot of online games that I can play with them right now. Like there's a really good one on Steam right now where you just hide and you can draw on yourself and all that. But I don't have the facilities for that right now. I'm not on PC. Why is this hollowed out? I just realized why is all this hollow? Huh. Weird. I don't see anything like interesting down there though. Now, speaking of those guys that that I was talking about that are doing a trade school now, those guys I might have to bring in too, do some live streams with them on like Madden and stuff, because they're all like sports guys. So, and they know ball. They know ball surprisingly. Yeah, I was like, I know people definitely heard about it, but I just can't get it right now, and I would love to. I would freaking love to get it. It's that one, the golf game that's going to be out later in the summer. Later this summer. But it's also like we get kind of late on on trendy games, unfortunately. Obviously, except games like Madden though, because Madden is like we have to be up to date with everything on Madden, or else we get left behind. What's lockdown? Like I said, I'm also so far behind on trends too. Like me and the guys, like we were super late to codenames too. Like codenames was a big thing. Same thing with Goose Goose Duck. Cause it's fun, but it was nothing like it was before. Cause before, like it was actually like I knew so many YouTubers that played it, either live stream or they did videos on it. By Spoder. I didn't find any caves here. Oh, this is not a cave. This is water. Dang it! Why you follow me in, Spider? I beg your pardon. Hi, Zumbert. How you doing? Oh, hi, other Zumbert. I'm just gonna drown, go back to bed, and then we'll find another cave tomorrow. This here looks interesting. I know I'm drowning, but like, I just want to see if there's anything interesting here. Not, not particularly. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I think Fluffy also said that on stream last week. He said that was a game that was out, but it was on beta right now or something like that. Something like that. That was beta or something. It was in like beta. But that's what basically Goose Goose Duck is just newer but better Among Us. Speaking of, I might have to check out if Nevis is gonna stream that tonight. 'Cause I might drop by for a bit. I've thought about it. This spawn is cool. Like this spawn is actually like really cool, but like there's no caves. There's no and like the caves that like everyone has been to already. Everyone has been to it already, so everything's basically ransacked. Starlights on my ceiling in the truck. That depends. That depends. Do you think that's going to be a need? Full name is lockdown protocol. You can look into it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. The big problem is that I have to remember, like, I have to figure out how to feel comfortable with being uncomfortable about different games. Cause it's aura though. I okay, listen. For the aura alone, I still would say no. But also, you're still gonna get it off the vibes alone. But yeah, games like that though, like Among Us and stuff, I get worried not because I don't trust you, Gabriel, or Adam or Nash even. I know they both are gonna be good sports about it, but a random person could literally come into the chat like maniacs last week and be like, "Oh, like I want to join, please," and I'll be like, "Okay, I'll direct you over to this person because this person has it already, but you have to be 18 plus." And then they'll just come back and be like, "Oh, by the way, this person's the killer. Just let you know, it's ruining the whole game." Listen, if it ain't over a K, if it ain't over a K, then you should get it. Me personally, you should get it. If I was you, I'd do it. Let's see. I don't want to waste the diamond on making a music box though, honestly. Because I would just like to figure out a system for that. Because fire hazards and stuff. Hell no, Gabriel, listen, you're my boy and all, but I'm not. Okay, no, Adam. I think that just makes it more perfect that I don't want to play Monopoly. I despise Monopoly. And the reason I don't like it is because the very last time I've ever played Monopoly was in high school in person with a group of my mates for a group project. And they all cheated. They all cheated. They all gave themselves extra money and stuff. And I didn't cheat. I never cheated in Monopoly. So I lost everything. And I was the only one bankrupt. And then everyone was like, yeah, I cheated. It's like, yeah, I cheated. It's like, oh, okay. So I won on a technicality because they all cheated. Yes, I did, Gabriel. Yes, I did. Yeah, so everyone cheated. I was just kind of sitting there. I brought the board, by the way. They had like I forgot what it was that they had. They had different parts of the game, and yeah, we just stopped. Yeah. No, I know your joke. If you can get an Xbox that cheap, honestly, do you guys have games that you thought like you think about playing with her though? Because that's also another good thing too. Is that like you have to think about those $300 plus what you're gonna spend on games. That's the way I see it. Where might I go? Oh, this right there. Oh, it's in the ocean. And I know, like, even in online Monopoly, that you can't actually cheat, but like, dog, it's just no. And it's a long game too. I can't do that long for a game. I'll check my stream is dying on me. Stream, no, don't die. Okay, that's good. That's good. So what's happening, bro? Okay, we're good. I think. I hope. Joke, I'm not a creep. I'm not dying on my end. Okay, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure we're good. It was just my phone. till we chat. Hey, listen, like, Death knows what he's doing, and that's fine by him. I'm not gonna play him, though, because he knows what he's doing. I know he's good at the game. The little other thing, he just knows what to do, like, he's good. The bro collects board games, of course he's gonna know what's up. And I'm like, Uno, Roblox, I don't play many fun games that she enjoys, so, okay, fair enough. I was gonna say is that, like, you should just have, like, some stuff ready for her, too. So she doesn't have to wait for a download, and it's like, oh, like, you can explain how certain games work to her, and whatever. Slowly just gonna get my cow farm up a little bit more. That's that perhaps on the Zoom link idea. Yeah, 150 version of Monopoly. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've seen the boxes that he gets them in, or like he keeps them. Alright, you all have fun with that. My farm being like finally like really efficient is so good, so cool. I don't want to put that there. I want to put that over here. And yeah, I'm still gonna wait to put light poles, but I have the what's it called? Okay, what? Okay, I have to go back to the village real quick. Actually, think about that now. I have to go back to the village so I can see what else I can sell, so I can get emeralds. Cause I don't. I ran out of emeralds now. Cause I bought so many lamps. Listen, Adam. If it works out perfectly in May, I'm down. Listen, Adam. Like I said, I'm down. I'm down. As long as everything works out perfectly. If I graduate on time and I have enough money on the side to be like, okay, like I'm ready to go out for a while. Like just for another state, just for 7 days, like that's nothing. Listen, Adam, as long as you get me a place to sleep, we're chill. As long as you give me a place to rest, I'll be fine. Oh, by the way, Adam, I want to talk to you about something for. Oh, let me see this first. Let me hear you first before I continue. I've heard that. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, Gabriel, everyone's getting high. Of course. I also don't drink as much as I used to because here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. Hangovers have been kind of sucking lately. So I kind of don't want to deal with those anymore. Sometimes I'm okay. Sometimes I'm okay. Some days, though, it's pretty bad. Okay, so I need... Okay, so I just need the... Oh, I need 15 emeralds and a book. Okay. If I do more sugar cane, I can get more paper. And I just regrow the sugar cane and I'll be fine. Levantense. Huh, indeed. Is it paper? Yeah. Paper for these guys. I don't want a bucket of cod. I don't have enough coal to really give you. So yeah, this looks like I'm just gonna be growing a bunch of paper. Please hold. Adam, you can't say that. Oh yeah. No, I have a buddy too that he goes to the same school as me in the university. We actually went to community college and university together, and he doesn't. He just doesn't drink because well, two guys I knew, and they both have a similar condition in their stomach that it was like beer that the yeast and all that just like gets a bad reaction in their stomach and it just poisons them instead of the fun part of beer. Or it gets them a little tipsy and all that. It just actually just poison. Like it's actually just really bad, and a little bit can be fatal. Like stomach pump, like that kind of bad. Yeah, also, Adam, I wanted to talk to you about some. You told me a few months back that for the next subscriber team, that you didn't want to have a significant role in the on the team. Like you didn't want to have like a super important player like a receiver, running back, or whatever. I was thinking on that, and I was looking at the drafts, like the past couple drafts, because I do like just player comp stuff instead. And because you were worried that like, oh, I'm not going to be around as much and all that, so I want to have someone who's not that important. Long snapper, I know, but hear me out though. Hear me out. You guys drafted a left tackle with your first round pick. And listen, understand, no one makes O-line. Everyone absolutely refuses to make O-line. Because it's not fun. So if we get you an O-lineman, that's still going to be homage to you, and you can still be out of the league in like 10 years. Long snapper. I'm trying to tell you though, man, O-line can be just as good. Hell, if you want me to, I'll make you the center. I'll make you the center, and you can also have a long snapper rating too. Can we shake on that? Can we agree to that? Hell no. Nah, bro, you're clearly gonna be the holder. Also, shout out the punters being able to hold kicks now. That's so huge now. Come on, man. You still gonna get what you wanted. I'm extending my Second Amendment rights on this. Gabriel, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. I'm only telling that to Adam right now is because Adam wants insignificant position. That's why. So I want to let him know. It's like, hey, you're still around. I still want to give you homage for something, even if you have to dip out for a while. I still want to give you a good, like a significant position. So I try to tell him, and I'm like, oh, like if you want insignificant, like you can still do like these and this and this because not a lot of people make those. Yeah, Gabriel, all that information is going to be in August. In August, I will officially have application. I'll do a live stream first. I'll do a live stream and then I'll just have it be like a post on my YouTube on the community post of like, hey, make a player, uh, message you on Discord or on Twitter or something, and we'll figure out the information for your guy. I had an extra bed too. That's kind of embarrassing because I could have slept off a lot of those nights, but I did not. Okay, where's another cave that I can actually go to? Hello. Hello, cave. Have you been explored? Probably. Biosome. No, you're not even in a cave. You just go out to here. And to the cave I've definitely been into. Oh, there's just water. Okay. Oh, hi, Skelly. Bye, Skelly. God, I love that meme. That's a great meme, Adam. Ow, you spawned right in front of me, bro. There we go. Damn. I was gonna say, is this back up to the surface? God damn it, it's back up to the surface. We need coal though. Oh yeah, and my pea-sized brain, I forgot that I was supposed to be collecting sugar cane so I can make paper. Because we have so much sugar cane. I don't think the guys are gonna care if I take some sugar cane. So I can start getting mending and stuff like that. I can build out of here, right? I can just climb out. That's also okay. No. What do you mean? No, I can't climb these, bro. Whatever. Okay, we'll climb up here. Who's alive? Who are you talking about? I'm gonna plant this. Probably so much in the water now, though. I have to go back and pick up. I'm already at a couple stacks. Yeah, no, let's get some paper in. Speaking of, let's do this. Put some more, and then just go around the water. We also have more on the other side too, I believes. Yee. Yeah. So over a stack now, just on this side. Then we go to the next side. I'm actually replant some of this so we can still have like visual. So we'll do take off those so we can still like see. The house. You know, I'm confused too. I'm just as confused as you are. Try to remember. Is this how I make paper? Can I make paper from this? Yes, you can. Okay. All right. Time to go selling. I've given up on a lot of those series, man. I can't even lie. Toy Story 5, like, okay, so here's the thing, and I want to say this, like, wholeheartedly, and I want to say this as positive as possible. I like the premise that they have. I really do like the premise, but they've been milking that series for so long, I don't expect it to be that good. And we all know the plot already. Like, it's not an idea of like, oh, like this is for a new generation. Like, this is obvious for a new generation, but they lose it because like not a lot of people are gonna know like the whole lore and all this stuff unless they watch the other ones. Was that when I was barely like 2, 3? It's the same thing with the Shrek. Gabriel, I was actually talking about this with another person that I watched a stream. Hi, Kitty. Bye, Kitty. Give. You, sir. Sir, give. Okay, I don't need you. Sir. Hmm. I only got 6 out of that, and I still need a book. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. This will take a while, so we gotta save our emeralds up. Kitty, are you still out here? No? Okay, bye. Okay, hit a little over an hour. I think we're gonna be ready to call it soon. I didn't want to go for super long, so I want to have a live stream out there. I'll use the community sugarcane. I'm not gonna take away Maniacs, even though I could, and then, I could take his and then just replant them because the longer that I'm on, the more that they will be able to grow. But I just don't take his stuff, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm back. Adam, you can't leave after you say he's alive, question mark, and then leave us on a cliffhanger. No, that's not what you meant. I know that's not who you meant at all. Go back home to a home. All right, so far the only names that we got suggested is Caesar, and I don't think I'm gonna rock with that. Okay, we got. Okay, now I'm taking Gator sugarcane. I don't care. I'm taking Gator sugarcane. Gator hasn't been on. Gator, if you're watching this, I doubt you are because you're at band camp right now. Uh, this is just overgrown, bro. I'm giving it a trim. Thank me later. I also really need more books. Well, I need a book, so I can start getting a mending book. You only even ready for all the crap I'm gonna put on, all the mending I'm gonna put on my stuff. Speaking of, it's gonna get so expensive too to keep my stuff upgraded. Oh, that's another thing too. When we go to the end eventually when we go to the end, we need mending to have for our what's it called? For our elytras, so we can fly. And then on that note too, I also have to get more gunpowder so I can make fireworks. 'Cause I think that's also gonna be my next thing is that I'm gonna sell gunpowder and well TNT, fireworks, all that. Good amount, good amount, good amount. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to selling. What did you think about Senora Adam? You know what? This is what I'll take back though. Okay, there's only two pieces. Never mind. You know, what, I'll still take all of it. Actually, let me shut up now. Yeah, I completely forgot I gave him stacks, so I'm just gonna take them because he hasn't been on. So we do a wee bit of trolling. Adam, we just talked about money, bro. Like I think you're fine. I don't think you gotta worry about all that. Okay, and now I need some leather to make. Eh. Let me worry about the emeralds first, because that's like I think my bigger issue is I don't have enough emeralds. Well, that's not all. That's not all of it. Also, I'm pulling your leg about the money part. Where the fuck did I put my boat? One sec, chat. Where did I put my boat? Oh, it's right here. No, I'm pulling your leg about that. Because for you, it's not a standard thing. It's that like you know what you have to do. Like when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that, you have that, you have that set. Like you know what you're doing. And no, Gabriel, I've not thought about the Roman Empire today. Thank you for reminding me. I'll think about it later. Hey, listen, I agree. I agree. But you also have said it yourself too, is that like it's also lonely sometimes. Some people are just made to be one way or the other. Or sometimes they had to have both, but understand that like, hey, like I can be with this person still or whatever. It's different for everybody. Every relationship is going to be unique. About the Roman Empire later. Yep. See. Gabriel knows. Gabriel knows. Also, by the way, Gabriel, what positions did you say you wanted to play? Oh, DB or safety? Gabriel, I'm gonna let you know way ahead of time if you don't join the stream early. We typically have spot for corners. I think safety we're gonna have pretty packed though this year. But I'm pretty sure corners like will be good. Like we'll need bodies. We need guys. Alright. Good, we must always think on the Roman player. Oh, Roman Empire. We shall. We shall. We should make our own empire. Adam, listen. I tried in that one medieval game. Remember the medieval game I played for like all of 10 minutes and then I crashed out because the stream kept crashing? I tried to make my own empire like so many times in that game. I tried doing it for a live stream and it just did not work. And I was gonna do it for one empire, but like it kept crashing. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm going with the other position. We'll see, Gabriel. I'll show you the options. I'll show you the options when we get there. Right. A role in the Empire, Pancho, tell us. Okay, so I'm king. Like let's get that clear and obvious that I'm the king, right? Uh Adam, I'm gonna need you to be my war guy. Like anything with the war, anything with wars, you're gonna be my war guy. You're gonna be one of the commanders slash tacticians slash lords. You're gonna have your own town. It'll be emperor, you idiot. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's on me. That's on me. You're my war guy. That's why. Because here's the thing, Adam. We have like pretty rational people around. We have some pretty rational people that are going to be in this empire. Obviously, I'm going to have Gabriel be more of like one of the mediators slash. I'm also going to give him his own land, but he's going to be more of a consort slash consultant slash like senator. I have no warrant. That's your second in command. Do I want? No, Death is not going to be second in command. I want it to be Gabriel. Death will be third. Death will be third because I believe he can be a strong fighter, but he also makes a lot of choices with his gut, and we can't have that. And of like the South. Reminder, kids. The annoying orange has lasted longer than the South. Well, here's the thing, Adam. I need you to be like a war leader. That's why. 'Cause I feel like you have enough skill where you can. Okay. The annoying orange. I have the art of war if that helps your decision. Am I out of the loop on this? It's a website. Okay, no, wait, no, never mind. That was a younger person thing. Or no, that's not a younger person thing. That's an older person thing because it was a web series on YouTube. But when you probably joined YouTube, you guys had like other stuff when you were younger. No, but Gabriel, that's why. Like, I know you're more of a. We can sit down, talk this out, and I want you to be like a consul for that. So if you get into wars or whatever, you have to negotiate for us to either back out of them or have them like force their hand so that we can get reparations. No, purely, I just want Am to be the fighter. Like that's also like my thing is I just want Am to be the fighter. If he doesn't know tactics, I can still have him be like one of the fighters though, because I know he's not gonna care, and he'll get paid. We're getting way too deep into this. Okay, Adam, I want to get your opinion about something. Oh wait, so first, let me see this first. I was brought over me by my sister for my birthday. It's a good book. I've read a little bit about it, but it is a good book. So what are these military uniforms gonna look like? What's my budget? What region are relocated in? So you go from we're getting way too deep into this to all right. What's gonna be my budget then? No, I just need you to be like a fighter. I need you just to be a fighter. And probably discuss positionings and where to infiltrate. That's also another thing that you're good at. We've seen it in Roblox games. Ah, so peaceful. 1 second, chat. Hi, doggo. Okay, region, that's gonna be a toughie. Okay, so I'll let it be known for the other game that we played in Calradia. Like ancient Calradia, it's you have desert, winter, deep winter, like deep north, so like Nordic people and stuff like that. And then everything else in between. The Empire, they're pretty much like basic. The weather's pretty much like this the whole damn time, partly cloudy and all that crap. And it's not never too hot, never too cold. And that's what happens when we discuss the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, yeah. No, you did say Holy Roman. Yeah, we're gonna... We'll farm some of this. I also need to make sure my leather business is gonna be just fine. Because like I said, I need books. I need books. I also have to explain that to Gabriel. I wanted Gabriel to join. It's not looking like it though. No, we're not going to discuss that. Adam, we're not going to discuss that on stream. Oh, by the way, Adam, are you excited in August, by the way, when Madden comes out? Because you wanted to make a long snapper, I'm just going to be chilling with everybody else making players, and you're just going to be like... You're just going to be just sitting there like, okay, and... Why do you want to make your guy like 5'2", bruh? Be strong and, you know, strong-willed like me with my long snapper. With 99 overall everything except you can't switch my position. It's gonna be great discussions. We're gonna have phenomenal dialogues. Oh, hi. How you doing? There we go. Throwing footballs 5 yards for someone else to do the real work. I'm a man. You're gonna be in the trenches. You have to figure out how to make a spiral through your legs. Honestly, it's also really cool that we do have a log snapper now. Like that's actually pretty funny. Put away the seeds too. Actually, no, we'll keep the seeds because we have another garden that I use. Speaking of that too, also Adam. Unironically, we have a long stepper battle at camp. I did way too easy. How'd you die? Be honest. Yeah, these are community pumpkins. Anyone can take the pumpkins. Well, my team, the Raiders, we have a long snapper battle. We have a long snapper and a kicker battle. because we let go of Daniel Carlson, who I love, but he's kind of washed now. The kicker battle is between a Matt Gay, if you remember him, and who else? Hold on, let me actually see if they need the food. About to play be president to prove mom wrong, Tycoon. Okay, Adam. Unironically, 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 Adam, are you down to play that for a live stream with me? I'll go on my main account. I'll go on my main account and I'll do that. I don't care, but I want to do it for the memes. I'll do it for the bit. I already played my wife left me Tycoon. And surprisingly it didn't do too bad. So I might do that. I might be down. I'll turn on my joins just for you. Just for you, I'll turn on my joins. Yes, tonight. Okay. What time? What time? No. Adam, this is gonna be later tonight because I have stuff I have to do right now. Not right now. We'll do it later. We'll do it later tonight. What time? Likely 8 or 9, my time. 8 or 9 my time. So 11 or 12 your time. Think on 9 each. Okay. Oh, then yeah, we're fine. We're fine because it could probably be after. So actually, if I get wool, I can get a book. And I just have a book ready. So yeah, do I have to just? Oh yeah, I also have just a spare book. Leather. Do I need a crafting table to make this? No, I do not. About to play making scam calls to save your best friend Tycoon. I'll save the present version for later. I favored it. Okay. Okay, Adam, what do I name the live stream then? Should I just do that game or should I say that like, oh, I'm playing Roblox games and then it's just Tycoons? So we can have variety tonight. Listen, I didn't for a long time either. Gabriel, but that's why I specifically made a separate account for only streaming, and I don't have anybody on right now, but the plan is to get only the people I stream with on it. That's gonna be my plan. Less interaction, less all that. Anyways, uh, we're almost like we're 20 minutes from 2 hours. I think we go hit it. I think we hit our time there, and then we'll call it. The cocoa beans in here, cause funny. I'll throw away this though. I'm this close to this one now too. that way. Let's do my first scam. Oh no, no, no. Because I know that unfortunately, Roblox will ban my account if I do. And I'm not gonna say that word out loud because in case YouTube or Roblox is listening, I don't want to deal with all that. To be honest, I like having to not worry about those legal troubles. You feel me? There we go. Yeah. Because I'm at the point where it's like I have to be careful with some things because I know that there has been. Obviously, I know about the allegations and all that, so I understand why not everyone's gonna play it or want to play it. I'll keep the apple around actually, and then put back down the leather. I could also put the apple in food, right? Or not there, not there. Food. There we go. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of apples. And what else can I really take out slash put in here? I also have to cook stuff too. We can do that while we kind of chill a bit. Okay, this game sucks. of Adam, of course it does. It's literally the same thing as the game that I played last night. It's literally the same premise, the same, very similar gameplay. Like it's not going to be anything special. I know that for a fact. Go to a different version. All right. Adam, later when you have the chance, DM me the game ideas. By the way, to people you played last night. Hey, they do good stuff. Okay. Their premises are very wacky, but I love them. All right, back to no. I can just use this honestly. You know what? I'll put it away for Gabe though. Put up on here for his side so he can knows that he can still use it. My wife left me. My wife left me, Tycoon. Or is they're good devs. They just choose to make brain rot games. Because that's what sells though, Adam. That's the thing, but that's what sells. My wife left me, Tycoon is on the clock. It's such a good game, by the way. No, and I'll be honest, Adam. I only have fond memories of that game because of Alex. Because Alex actually made it so fun. If I did not play that with Alex that one night, I wouldn't have done it on a, like ironically for a stream. Oh, it's even worse than that, man. It's so much worse than just that. It's more brain rotty, as in this premise for the game is very similar that you have to raise $1 million by selling stuff or making money. Oh my god, the wife is a computer. Yes, yes. Happier not knowing. Yeah, honestly, yeah. You've done well for yourself. Somehow avoiding all that, by the way. Which, yeah, that's. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Da, da, da. Oh, did they finally edit these? Let me see. I'm gonna take the rest of this and then try to cook it. I think I'm gonna take it out first, though. Or take it out afterwards. I thought you used to be able to cook food with this, but I guess you can't no more. It's gonna buy so much faster. Thank God. No, but Adam, I think the reason why I enjoyed that game so much is because it was literally just me and Alex just talking. Like it was just us chatting about stuff, making our little memes and stuff. Because keep in mind, until that moment, you what you saw on her server, that's all we've talked to each other, and since like the last time we collabed, because we haven't talked ever since that. And now we're back to talking a little bit more frequently. We have ideas and stuff that we want to play. We have games that she recommends me for the channel that we can both do together. Plus the rest of the group. Or groups that we've been exploring. Alright, 10 more minutes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Hey, Last of Us is peak, though. Last of Us is peak. And I think everyone just liked it so much that they thought about it and just wanted to milk it at that point. Which, listen, if you have something, you have a established brand, you know it's gonna go down after you make the sequels, but you can still make money out of that. You can still make do. The only times I've noticed it doesn't work is when the IP has just been way too long, or it goes too far off of the source material. I know, big words for a communications major. What am I gonna do with all these new words that I have in my mind? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. That's why it's so big in media, though. Skyrim with Bethesda, they're not gonna let that die. They won't. Skyrim's a little bit different though because it's not like a source material for that. Like there's so many storylines within the game that can keep it fresh. I'll bring the iron back down. Yeah, most of what we actually analyzed. Oh, actually, Gabriel, you're gonna like this. In one of my classes for media, we covered well, someone for their project they covered Last of Us, and they explained the premise, they explained what you do in the game and all that. I thought it was so fun. I thought it was actually so fun. Oh, really? Yeah, it was so good. It was like it wasn't like a matter of oh like it was so cringe or whatever. It was just funny because like I knew the game already, so like I had to fact check them and no, they did their homework and it was so good, and they were able to post clips, video, and keep in mind that was before the great outage, because the day afterwards there was a massive outage for the thing that we use for our studying online. So we couldn't send it to him, so we just had to email it straight to Google or use our laptops. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did, but they might have. Let me slip away the rain, man. Ow. Or just run. I'll say, music, I know you just peeked, but can you like come back, please? And thank you. But the thing is, what can you really do? It's public education. And the only way for younger people to really read, because even for me too, I hate reading. And I'll gladly admit that I hate reading. But I'll read when it's something that interests me. Game post logs, sports, like sports articles, stuff like that. I'll gladly read that stuff and be able to do that. And plus, even at university, I now have to read articles, read textbooks, all that stuff. But no one really has that urgency to read or urgency to understand the material that they are reading. And hell, I know it's even worse in graduate school. In grad school, they have to read like 20 pages of articles front back each or whatever, overanalyze and then bring it to class. Or you don't even get a lecture, you have to just do a discussion of the reading. We had to read and listen. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna come back up here to get my rod and just do fishing for the rest of the episode. No, and then that's actually the benefit of AI too, Gabriel. There's Turbo AI, and there's another AI model that I have that when the professor or the teacher like talks, they transcribe it for you, so if they don't do visual notes, it's pretty good to have on hand, so that you can both take your own notes plus recall what the professor talked about. I may not be facing towards the forest or facing away towards the forest. Let me face towards it. I know that didn't make any sense, but in my mind it does. Okay, and that's all that matters. So we're gonna go until like 3 more minutes. Actually, that's not bad. Not bad timing. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. God, I wish I got more into those books, but I just couldn't. Because like I said, I just didn't like reading general. And then back in my day too, of my schools, it had to be like, oh yeah, no graphic novel, no like that. Couldn't do anything like that. You had to just do written word or typed out word. No imagery. I think for them, they're just trying to promote my imagination. And unfortunately for them, I'm not that imaginative. I think literally like my best idea for what I've done for content is that subscriber team, and that's literally it. Seriously, so no comics. I couldn't do comics for school. However, I could do comics on my free time. So all that I ever did was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I had the whole collection up until 8 or 9. Even when I got older, I still had it just as like collectibles more than anything. And then we also had overachievers in the class that were reading at like ninth grade, 10th grade level already in elementary. Still, yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't even know what that is. That's how out of the loop I've been because of reading. But that's why I know what I like when I read. That's why I know what to look for now. When I want to sit down and read a little bit. No, ironically, Gabriel, when I do read too, like when I say like I do read like blog posts for video games or whatever, it's like learning about like, okay, so if I do a certain player like this, how are they going to help this other certain player and stuff like that? Like how the teams can mesh with that scheme and what's going to be the best for them with that, and like it's like, okay, do I want all the players to be kind of like a puzzle piece and that maybe they don't fit, but we have to work around them and maybe build the team around certain people, or do we have to have certain sections be good at certain things and then have it be like kind of a hole in their game? But I digress. That's another topic for another day. Maybe tonight. We'll see. Adam, you gotta do that. You gotta let me know. Do the FNAF books or audiobook. I've never done those books either. I think I was in somewhere else at that time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, sub, all that fun stuff. See you guys tonight. Bye.